Hunting is one of the best skills a man can learn, and here's 7 reasons why that's true. It builds self-reliance. Food is a necessity. We need it for survival. We've all seen how grocery stores look after snowstorms, after pandemics, after natural disasters. When everything shuts down, you as a man still need to be able to provide for yourself and your family. And that's a big responsibility, and it's not one that can be taken lightly. And when the time comes, there isn't time to start reading up on it or learning these skills. You need to already have them in your arsenal so that when the time comes, you can rise to the occasion. Knowing how to find and harvest and prepare food builds confidence. And you're not helpless if the systems fail. You can provide. 1 Timothy 5:8. Anyone who does not provide for their relatives, and especially for their household, has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. It connects man to reality. Hunting pulls you out of the screens and back into the real world. Weather, terrain, patience, consequences. You stop consuming and start participating. You don't get rewarded for opinions, feelings, or intentions. Only preparation, patience, and discipline. Which leads me to my next point. It builds discipline and patience. No instant gratification, long sits, missed opportunities, quiet moments. Skills most guys are losing. Time slows down. Hunting runs on nature's clock, not notifications. Hours of stillness retrains your brain to focus, observe, and endure boredom. Skills almost extinct in the screen-based life. Proverbs 21:5. The plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty. It restores respect for wildlife and food. See, when you're responsible for the harvest, you don't waste. You understand sacrifice, stewardship, and gratitude in a way that grocery stores don't teach. Food becomes real again. Hunting forces you to face where food actually comes from. It creates respect for the animal, for the land, and for yourself. Acts chapter 10, verse 13 through 15. Then a voice told him, "Get up, Peter, kill and eat." "Surely not, Lord," Peter replied. "I have never eaten anything impure or unclean." The voice spoke to him a second time. "Do not call anything impure that God has made clean." It forges mental toughness. Cold mornings, early alarms, physical effort, failure, discipline, persistence, success earned, not given, merit-based, something our society is losing sight of. Hunting hardens the mind without hardening the heart. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. Join with me in suffering like a good soldier of Christ Jesus. It connects generations. Hunting is one of the last traditions that knowledge is passed down from hand to hand, father and son, mentor to student. It gives young men roots. It is also a set of skills that should be passed down because it's skills that every man should have for the reasons that I've already mentioned. It reminds men who they are. At its core, hunting isn't about trophies. It's about purpose. Leading, providing, protecting, being present. It taps into something ancient and good. I have always said hunting and jiu-jitsu is 2 sports and activities that really tap into men's primal DNA. Hunting is how our ancestors survived. Jiu-jitsu is probably the closest that modern men can get to the fight to the death without actually dying. So watch boys 5 to 10 years old. When they play outside, they're either trying to hunt something or fight something. That's primal instinct, and it should be encouraged and taught how to control it because it's necessary. 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 13. Be on your guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. So that's 7 reasons why every man should learn to hunt. And this is what I do. I use hunting and fishing to help other men become the man that God has called them to be. So if that's of interest to you, consider hitting that subscribe button and join our community. And for you young men, this video right here is probably the best piece of advice that I can give you right now. Love you, brothers.